Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd ask that everyone please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. With your attention to the flag in the south end zone, as we take a moment and honor our great country as the CHS marching band plays for us tonight our national anthem. Tonight's last home game of the regular season here at Charger Field. There will be one more game in 2 weeks. October the 30th, they'll travel down to Brainerd High School, taking on the Panthers. But the concession stand selling out tonight. They got cases of soda, Powerade, and sweet green tea. A soda case is $20, Powerade 10, sweet green tea 12, and they take credit debit cards. Go by and check them out in the concession stand. Thank you. Also, the Charger football boosters selling hooded sweatshirts down in the Spirit Wear trailer. Just got them in today. Go check them out. The hooded sweatshirts for Charger fans in the Spirit Wear trailer. Thank you.
That's a question for you.
Thanks, guys.
Loudon, and Copper Basin. But after the 21-7 win by the Chargers, Copper Basin is no longer undefeated. Jace Derrick got the Chargers on the board first with a 29-yard touchdown run on the Chargers' opening possession, but perhaps the biggest play of the game came in the middle of the second quarter on 4th and 5 at the Charger 19-yard line in a tie game. Backup quarterback Joe Boggs, who started the game for the injured Chad Grabowski, scrambled to his left, appeared to have a clear path to a first down, when, boom, out of nowhere, Jace Derrick stones him just short of the first down marker on the west sideline. Boggs attempted one more possession, lacked the arm strength after that big hit by Derrick, and he floated a pass that was intercepted by Novice Cox just before the half. Central dominated the second half. They outscored Copper Basin 14-0, held the Cougars to only 48 yards of total offense. They forced 3 of Copper Basin's 4 turnovers in the second half, and they held them to only 1 first down, and that came on Copper Basin's final possession. Jace Derrick finished the night 106 yards and 1 touchdown on 18 carries. Quarterback Novice Cox carried 13 times for 54 yards, and he had 1 touchdown. He also intercepted 2 passes on defense. Jace Derrick had a fumble recovery and an interception. Chris, your impressions of the Chargers' performance against Copper Basin last week?
Defensively, outstanding. Like you said, we kept the high-flying Cougars to 7 points. They've been averaging, I believe it's 34, maybe 40 points a game. And I understand their all-world quarterback Grabowski wasn't in the lineup. The second stringer come in, Boggs, and he looked good doing what he did, but then they ended up the game with their third quarterback in. But nonetheless, the Charger defense looked really good. And then our ground and pound offense took over once we got the lead, and they just kept the ball and ran the clock out for the 21-7 win.
Chargers facing Signal Mountain tonight. Who must come up big for the Chargers against the Eagles?
Well, let's go with the seniors tonight. This is our last home game for this year. This will be the last home game for these seniors. Jace Derrick leading the way with that senior class, and hopefully all those guys will have a big night. Like I said, let's go back to the defense. Signal Mountain, record-wise, not very impressive, but they're scoring points. They're scoring 30-plus in their losses. So let's try to keep them off the board, slow them down, and let's get the lead, and then we'll grind it out with our wing T offense.
Down below, the captains are making their way to midfield for the coin toss. Dagan Payne, tonight's captain for the Chargers. It's Braden Kasner, the captain for Signal Mountain, across the way. They are exchanging pleasantries at the moment. Then we'll have a coin toss here just momentarily. The Chargers are in their home Navy jerseys with Columbia blue uniforms trimmed in white football pants, a white helmet, Columbia blue C trimmed in navy, and a Columbia blue single stripe with 2 navy stripes on the outside down the middle of the helmet. It's a white face mask. Signal Mountain in their road white jerseys, black numbers trimmed in red, black football pants, black helmets with a red logo, a double white stripe down the center of the helmet, and black face mask for Signal Mountain. Chargers have won the toss and deferred. Signal Mountain, I'm sure, is going to take the football, and I have a wasp in the press box with me. It should be nearing its dying days. Let's make it mad and see what happens. Eagles are going to receive, and they're going to defend the south end zone toward Etowah for you locals. Chargers will be defending the goal line toward Inglewood, or the north end zone.
That's for the people that didn't pay attention to Coach Barnett's geography class.
Exactly. We're going to color Inglewood chartreuse. A little green, a little yellow together, make it chartreuse.
No, Italy's green.
Yeah.
Italy's green.
Yeah. The mountains were usually chartreuse with Coach Barnett, green and yellow together. But anyway, Chargers take the football field. It will be Chargers kicking off from the north to the south for Signal Mountain. And we'll get this thing underway. Chargers, whoever wins tonight, will be their first win in region play. Of course, we didn't get a measure of what Signal Mountain could do against Brainerd because Signal Mountain had to forfeit that game due to COVID. Chargers had an opportunity to take a forfeit and chose not to. When Red Bank called back in September, we were scheduled to play them around the 20th of September or so, and their coach contacted Coach Davis. He had already looked at the schedules and said, Coach Davis, we share a bye week. And so Coach Davis said, well, I'm not a coward. We'll just play it then. Red Bank was touted by many to win the region this year. Loudon they were touted last year, but Loudon took care of business last year.
So is Red Bank taking a region loss tonight?
Is Red Bank not playing tonight?
Last week and this week, they're not playing.
They should be scheduled to play a region game tonight, so my assumption is that they will have to take a region loss tonight.
That's what I have. Playoff implications on the line here in this game.
Who were they scheduled to play tonight? Was it Brainerd?
Or was it Sweetwater?
I don't know. I'll have to check. We will bring that up once we get the break.
Nonetheless, I know on social media people were asking. Matter of fact, it's 2 region games for Red Bank they were going to have to make it. 3 counting ours.
Yeah, they won't be able to make them up because playoffs start immediately after the season ends. Unless they're going to play midweek. Soulsby to kick off. A short kick takes a bounce at the 14-yard line. Is fielded at the 12. Comes crossing the 20. He's hit at the 25-yard line. He'll be stopped there as returning the football for Signal Mountain was
Dylan McMahon. Was it number 19 or number 9?
I believe it was 18, Caldwell Payne. Wasn't it? It's going to be tough. They got small numbers.
They
Chris.
do have small numbers.
And we're older than we once were. So Signal Mountain will take over on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Have 2 receivers left, have an H-back left. He's going to go in motion, but the handoff is up the middle, straight ahead, breaks a tackle at the 21-yard line, or excuse me, the 26-yard line, falls forward to the 29-yard line.
Keegan Swanson in there at the good tackle. Had him wrapped up around the ankles. It's a good thing he brought him down because a hole opened up right as he was tackled.
So, actually, they started them out at the 25-yard line. So we'll say that's a 4-yard gain. We'll bring up 2nd down and 6 from the 30. Here's an end around, going around right side, carrying the football is Andrew Eichner. He's across the 35, the 40, the 45, and finally crosses midfield, forced out of bounds inside Charger territory at the 48-yard line.
Jet sweep by Signal Mountain. Left wing back goes in motion, hands the ball to him around the right end, and good speed by that kid for Signal Mountain, getting into our secondary.
So gain of 31 on that play for Signal Mountain. They have it 1st and 10 at the Charger 48-yard line. 2 plays, 35 yards for Signal Mountain. 11 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter of the football game. First possession of the game, Signal Mountain in the pistol. Handoff straight ahead. And he'll power inside the 45-yard line down to the 43-yard line. Carrying the football was Braden Kasner.
Not a good start for the Charger defense, giving up chunks of yardage on just 3 plays. That was just the basic fullback dive that we'll see a lot from our offense, and they picked up 4 or 5 themselves just like we try to do.
Kasner makes it to the Charger 44 where they spot the football. 2nd down and 6 for Signal Mountain. 2 receivers to the right, pistol. Wing back left, he goes in motion. Crosses in front of the quarterback. Now he's going to come back around the backside, but the run is straight ahead by Kasner. He's inside the 40, and they're going to mark him close to the 39-yard line. Let's see which is this, a right or left foot spot. It's going to be a left foot spot, and it's just inside the 40, so we'll give him 4 yards and bring up 3rd down and 2.
Running the dive play again, but on that time, Todd, I noticed the motion by the wing back. When he circled back around, they're setting up an option. That quarterback will pull it here later. They're going to have an option look coming around the end.
3rd and 2 at the Charger 40. He's in motion again, and then we have a flag, false start against Signal Mountain. They're going to move them back 5 yards.
Thank you very much. We'll take that. We know how that feels on 3rd and 2 to have a false start.
So that's going to move them back to the 45-yard line, 3rd down and 7 with 9:52 remaining here in the first quarter. No score. Signal Mountain received the opening kick, returned it to the 25-yard line, and in 2 plays we're in Charger territory at the 48. But now 3rd and 7, 2 receivers right, pistol formation, wingback goes in motion left to right. This time he's not circling back around. Play action pass, under pressure as the quarterback swings it out to the right side. Is it caught, or did he drop it? It's complete.
It's complete. There's the corner route. That corner route has really hurt our defense this year. Something's going on. There's a miscommunication between our outside linebacker and our cornerback. There's a soft spot, and every team we've played this year, they're hitting us on that route.
11-yard gain to the Charger 34-yard line. That was Logan Farr on the receiving end of the pass from Duncan Cannon.
And there's a personal foul against us, dead ball.
And a 15-yard penalty tacked on. So that's going to move it all the way down to.
I didn't see it, Todd. That must have been away from the play. I was watching the the ball on the far sidelines to see if they were calling it complete, and I didn't see any extracurricular
To
activity.
the Charger 19-yard line where the football is now. And now 2 receivers left. Pistol. Wingback goes in motion. Kasner runs straight ahead. He's inside the 15, inside the 10, and he's going to be wrestled down at the Charger 8-yard line.
When you're getting 7, 8 yards a pop just going off tackle, there's no need for the quarterback pulling it and running the option. Just keep doing that.
So 1st and goal now for Signal Mountain at the Charger 8-yard line. Kasner has been the workhorse thus far with 4 carries. 23 yards. 1 receiver right. Inside handoff once again. Kasner goes off right tackle. He's going to be brought down near the goal line. Did he get in?
The Signal Mountain players are saying yes, but no signal yet from the officials. Looks like they're going to mark him just short.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. Man, that football is on. The nose of the football is almost on the goal line.
It's got to be touching it.
And we have a
flag on the far side.
And a sideline warning for Signal Mountain.
How do you get a sideline warning with the ball inches from the goal line? I mean, how does the official get interfered with by the sideline?
I have no idea.
That's odd.
So they stay in the pistol, 2 receivers right, wing backs to the left. Kasner is the running back behind the quarterback. Handoff Kasner. Kasner is in the end zone, touchdown.
They just walked in the end zone.
So 6 carries, 31 yards and a touchdown for Kasner on this drive.
And we alluded to it in the pregame, Todd. Their record is not very impressive, but they're scoring points. And that drive right there, that was like a knife through hot butter. Way too easy for the Signal Mountain Eagles.
8 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown. And they did it in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. He kicked it to Inglewood. And the score is 7-0 Signal Mountain with 8:31 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Charger Football on 99.5 FM. Short kick fielded at the 28-yard line, and they're saying he called fair catch. Did he?
I did not see it.
They're saying Foot called a fair catch, and so the Chargers will have it at 28.
Sorry, Todd. Foot's pleading his case. I didn't see him call fair catch. And watching this young man for Signal Mountain warm up, I'm shocked that he didn't kick that one into the end zone. Maybe they've seen film on Jarrell with some good returns this year, and they're keeping the ball away from him. But I was really shocked to see that.
Chargers going to take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. First possession of the night for Central. And they break the huddle. They're going to be in the traditional slotted wing look. Wingback goes in motion right to left. That's Alloway. Cox turns, hands it off. Going off left tackle is Jace Derrick. Makes his way out across the 30-yard line. Going to mark him near the 33.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jace Derrick right up the gut for a good 4-yard gain on first down. We've seen that a lot of times this year, and I'm sure we're going to see it a lot tonight.
They gave him the 34, so we'll say it's 2nd down and a long 5 from the 34-yard line. Derrick 1 carry close to 5 yards. They break the huddle. Looks like they're going to stay in that same slotted wing look. This time the wing back is to the left. Turn, they hand it off. Jace Derrick runs to his right, crosses the 35-yard line. Going to make his way out around the 37, where they'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Chargers.
Same formation, however, this time they lined it up to the left, and Jay's come to the right, bringing up 3rd and 2.
We'll say it's a long 1, short 2 for the Chargers. They're at the 8-yard line. Straight ahead goes Cox, and did he get it? I think he got it.
Yeah, he got it by a good half yard.
So it looks like they're going to give him to the 40-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 Chargers.
You know, Todd, I've never seen the quarterback sneak work so well for a team as we've seen this year for Central.
Chargers right at the 40-yard line with the nose of the football. 1st and 10, 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Signal Mountain on top 7-0 as they drove it 75 yards in 8 plays on their opening possession of the night. Staying in the slotted wing, strong side right. Quarterback going to run it right. He bounces it out, crosses the 40. Does Cox? He's crossed the 45, lowers his head, and gets close to first down yardage at midfield.
Quarterback power, quarterback sweep, whatever you want to call it. Good pickup there by Novice Cox. And Jace Derrick once again out front leading the block and picked up a big block to help spring Novice for a good 8-9 yard gain.
2nd down 1 for the Chargers at their own 49-yard line. The 5th play of the drive upcoming.
5th play of the drive, Todd, and no penalties yet. That's good.
Staying in that slotted wing look, strong side right. Handoff straight ahead is Harley McCormick, and he busts across the 50, and he's down near the 45-yard line, but Dagan Payne's slow to his feet, the center.
Yeah, Dagan Payne, he threw the key block to spring Harley to get through there, and Harley, like you said, he was just busting his way through. He carrying that ball loose, though. I didn't like how his ball security. I thought for a minute there it might have been a fumble. Nonetheless, 1st and 10 Chargers.
Just beyond the 40, inside the 46-yard line of Signal Mountain, 1st and 10 for Central. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Cox under center. In motion is Elrod. Handoff off left tackle is Jace Derrick. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and will fight his way inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
Chargers looking good on this opening drive. The line is making some holes for Jace and Harley to get through there. And I'm glad to see Blake Elrod in at the wing back after he started the season at quarterback. Good to see him in there. The kid has good speed, and he runs the ball hard for his size.
6 carries, 27 yards so far for the Chargers on their opening possession. 6 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Under center is Cox. And this time the right tackle jumps.
That'd be the right guard. But
Should be right guard to jump. Seth Holliday. Holliday used to play tackle. Now he's playing guard. Holliday jumps, and
it was good form, though. It looked real good.
So the second penalty of the night against the Chargers for 20 yards. That's going to back the Chargers up behind the stick. 2nd down and 13 at the Signal Mountain 49-yard line. Chargers break the huddle. Wing back to the left side this time in the formation. Cox under center. Wing back goes in motion. That's Elrod. Elrod's going to take the handoff. And he is going to be stormed under behind the line of scrimmage and make his way maybe out to the 50.
Breakdown that time on the right-hand side for our offensive line. As soon as Blake got the ball, he had nowhere to go. He tried the stiff arm to no avail. As soon as I say something about us not having a penalty, we get a penalty, putting ourselves behind the chains, and here we are now staring at a 3rd and 15.
That's my partner, the Jinx.
That's me, folks, the Jinx.
Chargers break the huddle. Wing back right. Cox looks to his right, looks to pass. They're going to swing it out left side to McCormick. They try to get the screen set up. McCormick's going to make his way just inside the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and about 10, and punting unit's making its way out on the field.
That pass play's had some success earlier in the year. And good play that time. Just not enough yardage for what we needed. Of course, 3rd and 15, there's not a lot of plays in the old wing T playbook to pick up a 3rd and 15.
No one needs to be on this side of the field.
All the movement and motion by the Charger punt team is causing confusion for Signal Mountain.
So Dean's punt is a high kick. It's going to be fielded by Kasner at the 19-yard line. Makes his way across the 20, brought down at the 25, where Signal Mountain will go on offense with their second possession.
Nice job by Harley McCormick and Jacob Alloway on the punt coverage.
So Signal Mountain has a 7-0 lead, and they're going to take the football back over at their own 25-yard line here with 4:15 to go in the first quarter. So Signal Mountain breaks the huddle. Payne, he's wide to the right. And now the tight end goes in motion. They're going to go overload to the right. Jet sweep set up, crossing the 25-yard line, out across the 30, carrying the football, Andrew Eichner.
Eichner on the jet sweep, his offensive lineman couldn't get out of the way.
Yeah,
I believe he could have picked up more yardage, but he was just riding the coattails of his pulling guard or the pulling tackle on the play, and he couldn't get going.
Signal Mountain averaged 9 yards per play on their opening drive. They had a 31-yard and an 11-yard. Well, not really, because there was a penalty included in that. So they actually only had about 60 yards of offense on that drive. It was a 15-yard penalty included against the Chargers. Inside handoff. He's across the 35 to the 40, makes his way out near the 44-yard line. As Kasner having a big night for Signal Mountain.
This Kasner kid for Signal Mountain looks really good. Of course, when your offensive line is blowing holes the size of Texas, the way the Signal Mountain offensive line is, I guess you and I could look good running behind that. This kid runs hard.
So near the 44-yard line for Signal Mountain, 1st and 10. One receiver right. Pistol look. Wing back left to right in motion. They fake the sweep. And now Cannon's going to run with the football. He's into Charger territory, and he's out of bounds near first down yardage.
79, Keegan Swanson was in the backfield and looked like for a split second he may have had a chance for the sack. Signal Mountain quarterback just too fast and then picks up a good gain around the right-hand side. Charger secondary chasing their receivers and didn't know the quarterback was loose.
So they're near the 47. I mean, it's close to first down yardage. Cannon in the pistol. No one in motion. Now here comes the motion. Inside handoff. And straight ahead goes Kasner. He has the first down. He'll be brought down at the Charger 44-yard line.
Right now, if you're the Signal Mountain coaching staff, that motion is just going to be nothing more than eye candy, and you're just going to pound Kasner right up the middle on us. We haven't stopped it yet.
So Signal Mountain once again with another first down.
And Derek Davis has seen all he wants to see of it. Timeout Chargers.
5 first downs already for Signal Mountain tonight in the first quarter. We're going to take timeout. Back in 30 seconds, Signal Mountain leads the Chargers 7-0 with 2:57 to go in the first quarter on 99.5 FM. Welcome back to Chargers Stadium as the Signal Mountain Eagles lead the Chargers 7-0, 2:57 remaining in the first quarter, and they've advanced the football from their 25-yard line down to the Charger 44 in 4 plays. 34 carries, 31 yards on this drive.
And all of it has been by Braden Kasner, correct?
No. Cannon kept for 9, and
the quarterback scramble.
And Eichner had that 5-yard jet sweep on first down, the first play of the drive. But it's
Kasner's been the bell cow so far.
Oh, no doubt. He had their opening possession, 6 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown. He has 2 carries, 17 yards on this possession, so he's already at 48 yards rushing on the night. This time Eichner's going to run the jet. That's not Eichner, but they're going to bounce it out left side, and he makes his way down the 40, loses the football. They're going to say he was down at the 40-yard line. Carrying the football that time was Logan Farr.
They brought the jet sweep this side to us around the left hand that time. They went right the times before, but they come left on that one, threw us a curveball.
Kind of close to 4 yards on that play. We'll say it's 2nd down and 6 near the Charger 40-yard line. And Jackson Locke enters the game. Good to have him back from injury. In motion from right to left. They fake it. Now straight ahead goes Kasner. Chargers defended the dive pretty well that time.
Pretty well. And right on cue, Jackson Locke in there on the tackle on his first play in. And it is good to see him back from injury.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for Signal Mountain at the Charger 39-yard line. Kasner held to only 1 yard for the first time tonight, other than his touchdown. But he could have gone much farther as he walked into the end zone on that 1 yard touchdown.
Yeah, he could have walked to Madisonville.
So 1:52 to go in the first quarter. Signal Mountain on top 7-0, and they're on the move in Charger territory at the 39-yard line. Cannon takes the snap. He's going to keep it. No, he's going to pitch it on the option. He's inside the 40, the 35 to the 30 is Kasner, brought down in the open field by Darius Carden, but not until he had the first down and not until he had made it to the 29, 28-yard line of Central.
Well, there's the option, Todd, that I called in the first series. They didn't bring anybody in motion, I don't believe, on that one, but I knew it was coming. I could tell the way they're setting it up with that dive play and the running back trailing the quarterback, and that looked pretty good.
1st and 10, Signal Mountain at the Charger 28-yard line. Cannon takes the snap, hands off Kasner, had a gash on the left side, breaks a tackle. He's still running in the Charger secondary, still on his feet at the 10-yard, near the 10-yard line before he's finally wrestled down after a gain of close to 18 yards.
My goodness, this Kasner kid is just wearing us out.
We'll say he's at the 11, so a gain of 17.
Sort of reminds me of Meadows from Meigs County. Small, quick, but runs hard. Hard to bring him down up the middle. Look at this.
This time straight up the gut and making it inside the 5-yard line.
That's Kasner again. Give that Signal Mountain offensive line credit. They're just gashing our defensive line. Central has no answer right now on the defensive side of the ball.
8 yards on the carry. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2 from the 3. They can get a first down.
Right. We were commenting in the pregame before we come on air watching the Signal Mountain quarterback throw. He has a really nice arm, but no need to throw when you're running the ball this well.
So one receiver left. Cannon takes the snap. Straight ahead goes Kasner. Kasner is in the end zone, touchdown. Second touchdown of the night for Braden Kasner, and Signal Mountain has extended their lead to 13-0.
Yeah, Central's going to have to tighten up on the defense. That's just way too easy the first 2 drives for Signal Mountain. And Coach Davis does not look happy down on the sidelines. I know he doesn't like what he's seeing.
So Sebsterhen in to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good, and Signal Mountain leads 14-0 with 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. Signal Mountain onside kick, and it is recovered by a Signal Mountain player. I didn't catch the number, but he darted up that sideline and just dove on the football after it traveled 10 yards.
No, Todd, it traveled 14 yards, and Central has yet to see where the ball is. Central didn't even have a player over there on the far sideline in front of the Signal Mountain bench. That ball went 14 yards, and Signal Mountain player, he could have let it still be rolling.
So Signal Mountain has the football at the Charger 41-yard line, leading this game 14-0. Kasner on the night already, 13 carries, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. And we have a timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second break and listen to Charger football on 99.5 FM. Welcome back to Charger Stadium as Central trails Signal Mountain 14-0, and Signal Mountain saw a weakness in the Charger return team, and they exploited that weakness for an onside kick, as Chris Martin said, went 14 yards, or actually No, it's 19 yards.
Not 19, yeah. It's
19 yards as they recovered it at the 41-yard line. Apparently, the people up front for Central are turning their backs and just taking off running on the kick.
Well, they kick off from the 45, correct? Or they kick off from the 40? Okay, 40. The 40. Okay, I was thinking 45. Yeah, they found a weakness in our kickoff return, and they definitely found a weakness up front on our defense because Kasner's just having his way right now.
So Signal Mountain 1st and 10 at the Charger 41-yard line, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here comes the fake on the end around. Throwing it downfield is Cannon, and it is going to be deflected and almost intercepted by Darius Carden, but it'll fall incomplete.
Darius was beat on the post route. The play was there. Cannon underthrew it, and that allowed Darius to catch up, and Darius almost with the interception. Good hustle by Carden, and the Signal Mountain receiver is still down.
So we do have an injury timeout. I want to remind you, during this injury timeout, should a Charger player go down, Star Regional Medical Center provides trainers for the Charger athletic teams. And that trainer for the Charger football team and for Central High School is Will Durham. And now that Signal Mountain player has made his way to his feet, is that Eichner or is that Farr? Is that 29 or 22? Looks like 29.
It's 9 is the last number. I can't see the other number.
I may just be assuming it's a 2. No, it is a 2. That is Farr, who was shaken up, but he makes his way to the sideline. May have knocked his breath out.
Knocked the breath out. He's moving really well now.
So 2nd down and 10 now for Signal Mountain at the Charger 41-yard line. 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Signal Mountain's already on top 14-0. Runs straight ahead. That is Kasner. He's going to make his way down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6 on that play.
Why not? Give it to him and let him go.
So we discussed this, Chris, being out of school. But Signal Mountain was out of school this week too. They're also on fall break, so you can't really use that excuse. But historically, Central struggles when they're out of school.
It's a Central thing because even we've talked about it during basketball broadcast. If we're out of school the day of a basketball game or a football game, Central just looks lethargic and just I don't want to be here.
Well, that'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. Signal Mountain on top, 14-0 on 99.5 FM. Back in 30 seconds. We got to get a stop right here. And we got to get something going on offense.
Yeah.
Welcome back to WIGO Sports coverage of Central High School football. It's the beginning of the second quarter. Signal Mountain on top here, 14-0. They will have the football at the Charger 36-yard line, it appears. 3rd down and 5.
This is a big down for the Charger defense, but if I'm the Signal Mountain coaching staff with the way I've been moving the ball, even if I don't pick it up here on 3rd down, 4th down's no question, especially the 2-touchdown lead.
So Signal Mountain takes the field. Their center's a big boy.
He is. I noticed him as I was coming in tonight. He was getting his ankles wrapped outside the locker room. I thought, my goodness.
Pistol, no motion this time. Off tackle. Oh, he pulled it. And Cannon's got the football. He's sprinting into the secondary. He's sprinting into the end zone. Touchdown.
His last name may be Cannon, but he just ran like a jet.
36 yards on the carry for Duncan Cannon, his first touchdown of the night. And the junior quarterback has extended that Signal Mountain lead to 20-0, pending the extra point by Pete Sebsterhen.
I hate to be a negative Nelly or keep beating a dead horse, but our defense absolutely has no answer right now for the Signal Mountain offense. And like I said in the pregame, Todd, the record, they're not very impressive record-wise, but they're scoring points, and here they are right now putting them up on us.
Kick is up. That one is not hit as well, but it makes its way through the uprights, and it's 21-0 Signal Mountain. Take a 30-second break and listen to Charger football on 99.5 FM. That's what happened. They've seen us. they've seen us turning our back and taking off to set up the return without making sure they've kicked it first. Welcome back to Charger Stadium. An unusually long huddle before the kick for the Chargers this time, because the last time Signal Mountain kicked it off, they onside kicked it and recovered it 19 yards downfield, as the Chargers apparently having a tendency to turn their back and before making sure the kick is actually kicked deep. And this one's going to be a bloop that's going to go out of bounds, and the Chargers will take over at the 25-yard line after the penalty. Or excuse me, the 30-yard line.
Will they move it to the 30 or the 35?
I guess it'll be 35, won't it? Yeah, it's 35. It's 30 in college, right? The 35-yard line for the Chargers as they begin this drive. And Central has started at their own 29-yard line, and they didn't get the start after the onside kick. It's only the second possession of the night for Central, and hitting the backfield is Jace Derrick, and he will have no gain on the play.
Absolutely nowhere for Jace to go. As soon as he got the ball, he was met by 3 or 4 Eagles right at the line of scrimmage, and he's feeling it as he's walking back to the huddle.
Elrod and Alloway swapping out, bringing in the plays for the Chargers in the wingback position. Second down and 10 from the 35, 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half, and Central trails 21-0. Under center is Cox. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it, try to bounce it out, but he is grabbed in the backfield and makes his way finally back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
These 2 plays we ran on this drive worked well in our first possession, but absolutely going nowhere now. The Signal Mountain has really stepped up at the defensive front.
So third down 10 for the Chargers. Checking in the football game with a play, this time Landon Watkins.
I've noticed that we're bringing our plays in from the sideline now with the wingback instead of our quarterback having to run all the way over. 2
receivers split. Pass down the left sideline. Cox trying to get it off, but he is going to be sacked. And is the ball loose or was it down? We'll see how they rule it. They're going to say it was down. He was down, but he is thrown down back at the 31-yard line as he had no chance to release that pass.
None whatsoever, and we're lucky that wasn't a fumble, because as soon as he cocked back to throw the ball, the Signal Mountain player put his face mask right in Novice's chest, and that had disaster wrote all over it.
So the Chargers going to punt it away. Dean out there awaiting the snap. Bad snap. Gets the kick away. It's going to be a short kick. It will land at the Charger 49-yard line, take a slight Charger bounce, and roll dead at midfield.
Well, nothing going right for the Chargers. Give Dean credit for fielding the ground ball on the snap, but Dean's had a good year punting the ball, but not that time. And Signal Mountain with this high-flying offense, they're setting up shop at midfield, and this is not a good recipe for the Chargers.
So first and 10, Signal Mountain at the 50 with 9:56 to go in the first half, and the Eagles on top 21-0. One receiver right, 2 wing backs. Motion left to right is Eichner. They fake the jet sweep, throw the fly pattern down the right sideline. It's incomplete, intended for Malik Davis, but too much air under that one from Cannon.
And that was Cannon showing off his cannon on that one.
Well, we wondered if the quarterback named Cannon had a cannon.
And he does.
He proved it that time.
And he's got some jets as well.
He's got all your weaponry in one player.
And looking down the roster, he's just a junior as well.
We looked at their backup quarterback. It was a good-looking kid, Stinson. He's listed as a freshman. We might see him tonight. 2 receivers right. In motion from left to right is Eichner. They fake it to Eichner, run the option. High pitch to Kasner, and this one's going to be slung for a loss.
Yes.
Forward progress stop back at the 49-yard line, loss of 1 yard.
And that's Blake Elrod over there doing his assignment, staying home on the option, playing the pitch man for no gain. Matter of fact, maybe a loss of yard. That was all Blake Elrod on that play. That was a good-looking play by that young man.
Have to play your keys against an option attack,
yes.
Or that pitch goes the distance.
Correct. He had the corner. He's playing his cornerback position. The pitch man was coming his way, and that was his man all the way.
Back in the old days, the strong side corner did not have the pitch man. The strong safety did, but the weak side corner had it if they ran it to the weak side. Here's the pass. Looking back downfield. Cannon throws it up. It is complete. Inside the 40-yard line to the 39, and making his way inside the 35 is Logan Farr. He'll finally brought down at the Charger 34-yard line.
Farr just wide open, 20, 25 yards down the field, nobody around him, and Cannon finds him on the out route or maybe a curl. Had to be a mix-up in our secondary. No way he should have been that wide open.
17 yards on the gain for Farr. And Signal Mountain moving. They're on 1st and 10 at the Charger 34-yard line. Here comes, they fake the inside handoff. Cannon had to keep it as there was a miscommunication. Tried to run a crossbuck, looked like.
It looked like, well, a crossbuck, and then it also looked like they was going to run the pitch on the option. And Cannon had like two different players looking for the ball, and it's almost a fumble.
So he loses back to the 39-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play.
And a flag on the play as well. And that right there, the illegal shift on Signal Mountain, that was probably what caused the confusion in the backfield. One player was somewhere he shouldn't have been.
And that penalty is declined. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 15 as the play will stand at the 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 for Signal Mountain to the Charger 39-yard line. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the half. And the Eagles lead the Chargers 21-0. Pistol formation. Tight end goes in motion, switches over to the left side. They overload that side. Jet sweep going that side. Farr gets the corner. He's inside the 35-yard line, makes his way down near the 30, and we have a wrestling match going on downfield in open field.
I picked up on this jet sweep from Signal Mountain, Todd. Whenever the tight end moves from one side to the other, the next player to go in motion is the wing back, and that's going to be the jet sweep going in that direction that the tight end lined up in.
So 7 yards on that carry brings up 3rd down and 8 for Signal Mountain at the Charger 32-yard line. One receiver split wide right. That's Caldwell Payne. And the run is to the right. Cannon's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it. He's going to pitch it to the Chargers, and it's picked off in midair by Jace Derrick. It was deflected by Edmonds, and then Derrick intercepts the pitch.
Cannon faked the pitch, and then he kept running. I was thinking to myself, this kid's going to try to pitch this in traffic, and sure enough, he did. And Jace Derrick was Johnny on the spot to pick up the deflection. That's a big break for the Chargers. Now we need to do something with our offense to get this goose egg off the scoreboard.
Huge turnover forced by the Charger defense, and they'll take over at their own 33-yard line. As that was the least effective possession of the night for Signal Mountain. Here's the handoff. Straight ahead goes Jace Derrick. Crosses the 30-yard line. It's actually the Charger 28 where they took over. Cross the 30 out to the 31. Derrick at the gain of 3 on the play.
We need to take advantage of that turnover. Need to put some points on the board before they have it. We definitely need to keep this ball for a little bit and not give Signal Mountain a chance to score again before the half.
So Chargers with the football. 7 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the half. They've stayed in the slotted wing look all night. Wingback goes in motion right to left. Handoff off left tackle. Jace Derrick has an opening. It quickly closes, and he makes his way out to the 36-yard line.
It quickly closed, but not after he picked up a good 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. Nice job by the left side of the Charger offensive line creating that hole for him, and Blake Elrod downfield throwing a block.
It's going to be 3rd down for the Chargers and 2. From the 36-yard line for the Chargers. 3rd and 2. 6:27 to go in the half. Handoff. Straight ahead goes Derrick. He's got the 1st down and more as he makes his way out across the 40-yard line.
Charger offensive front looking a lot better on this drive, and Jace running hard behind them.
They're going to give him the 41-yard line. Gain of 5 on that play. 1st and 10 Chargers. 21-0. Signal Mountain on top. Chargers trying to get a drive together here late in the first half. 6 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Cox under center. Takes the snap. McCormick tries to go off left tackle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward, makes his way maybe out to the 42.
Give Harley credit for falling forward and picking up that tough yard. Nothing there. He was met at the line of scrimmage, but got something positive out of it.
So Carden is going to bring the play in this time. Swapping out with Diaz.
It'd be big, Todd, if we get a touchdown here before the half and we do get the ball to start the second half.
The Chargers going to go wing back left this time. And it's going to be a pass to the right. Lob it out there and sailed it over the head of Jace Derrick. Incomplete.
Oh, my. If they connect on that pass play, Jace has got a lot of green grass in front of him. That could have been a big gain for the Chargers. Novice just overthrew him.
So 3rd down and long now for the Chargers at their own 42-yard line. 3rd and 9. Central trails 21-0 here in the first half. 5:29 to go until halftime. 2 receivers split out to the left. Wide is Carden. In the slot is Elrod. Looking to the left side, rolling to his left. Cox throws it downfield, and it's incomplete.
Right-handed quarterback rolling to the left, tried to throw it back across his body and threw it in the middle of the field, which is the most dangerous place to throw if you're going to throw it back.
Attempted that pass to Diaz, but it was short. That'll bring up 4th and 9, and Dean will try to redeem himself after that weak punt last time. Partly the cause of the punt was a very bad snap that scooted back to him. So here's the snap. Much better snap this time. Kicks away. It's a low kick. It will take a Charger bounce. Kasner will pick it up at the 27-yard line. He'll make it back to the 28, and that's as far as he'll go.
Good job by Kasner picking it up, not letting the ball roll much further, but he was Harry Houdini as soon as he picked it up. He just ducked his head and disappeared underneath 2 or 3 Chargers that had a chance to bring him down, but he ended up picking up 2 or 3 yards.
So 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for Signal Mountain. 5:14 to go in the half.
Dangerous spot right here for the Central defense. We cannot let Signal Mountain get on the board again.
1 receiver left in the pistol. Handoff. It's Kasner. He's across the 30-yard line, across the 35-yard line. Finally brought down at near the Charger 37. Big gain there on 1st down for Kasner.
Yeah, 9 yards for Kasner just off the dive play, right off the left tackle.
So 2nd down and 1 from the 37-yard line for Signal Mountain. And they are considering measuring, but I don't think there's any way it's close to measurement unless they start at the 27 instead of the 28.
I believe it's going to be about a half yard short, Todd, just eyeballing it from up here. Now, I can see far distance. Now, if it was in the booth with us, I'd have to put my glasses on.
So, progressive lenses are your friends, my man. I had to get them. And it is going to be, it's inches short. So, they must have actually started this possession at the 27. Either that or our chains are 9 yards long. Oh, they brought those are supposed to be the central chains, not the
going back last week, the Copper Basin game, I remember we had to stop action so the referees could get the Kings out of the chain there in one play.
So the Chargers hoping to hold Signal Mountain 2nd down and short, and they've got the 1st down straight ahead and out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Was that Kasner again?
I cannot tell.
I believe it was. It was Kasner again.
It is Kasner again. And once again, why not? 4:50 to go in the half, Todd. I think Signal Mountain, they may hit us 1 or 2 more times with Kasner up the middle, but I'm looking for some sort of play-action play here. Play-action pass, I should say.
So 1st and 10 Eagles at their own 40-yard line. There's 4 minutes, 33 seconds now remaining in the half. 2 receivers to the left in motion from right to left. And now circling back around comes the wing back. Straight ahead the run is Kasner. He's inside Charger territory and finally brought down at the 46, 47-yard line.
This kid's going to have a career night just in the first half. Signal Mountain Sports Information Direction team, they're going to have to get the record books out and see what's going on with their rushing records.
So he's at the Charger 47-yard line is Kasner. 3 carries, 25 yards on this possession.
He's way over 100 for the half, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's over 100 now. Yep. This time, run off straight up the gut on the dive, and that was Kasner once again.
Kasner again.
He's going to make his way to the Charger 44, gain of 3 on that one.
Luckily, this Kasner kid's a senior.
So Signal Mountain breaks the huddle. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the half. They're second down and 7 at the Charger 44. This time coming in off the end around is Eichner. Cuts inside the 40. Finally brought down near the Charger 36-yard line for another first down for Signal Mountain.
That's that wing-back counter, wing-back power. That's what we run sometimes. Wing-back comes in motion, guard, maybe both guards pull, leading him. Good-looking play by Signal Mountain.
So first and 10 Eagles at the Charger 37. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. Signal Mountain on top here, 21-0 over Central. Two receivers to the left. Wing back and tight end on the right. Looking to his left to pass his cannon. Now he passes it downfield, and it is incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was Malik Davis.
Slant route. The pass was there. I couldn't tell, was that Novice or Alloway on the hit, knocking it loose?
Must have been Alloway.
He's the outside linebacker over there, but that would have been in his area.
Should have been Alloway. But then it could have been the free safety coming up as well in support.
Well, we can go to the monitor and look at the replay.
Yeah, that would be nice. Second down and 10 for Signal Mountain at the Charger 37-yard line. 3 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the half. Farr goes in motion. Handoff straight ahead goes Kasner. He's down near the 32-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. It looked like it didn't go anywhere, and it went 5 yards.
Right. Now at 3rd and 5 with 2:49 to go in the half, I believe we're going to probably see a little bit of tempo from Signal Mountain. But they don't seem to be in too big of a hurry. Cannon running over the sidelines to get the play, and he's nonchalantly coming back to the huddle.
So clock running now down to 2:35. Signal Mountain has a 3rd and 5 at the Charger 32-yard line. Split wide left is Caldwell Payne. In motion goes Farr. He's going to run the jet sweep, try to bounce it out. Stutter steps at the 31, and he's going to be brought down inside the 30, close to the 28-yard line.
That was Jace Derrick on the tackle over there, and good job not taking the stutter step or the fake. Jace just solid fundamental football player. It's going to be sad not seeing him on this field anymore. His kids give it his all for 4 years.
It's a gain of 4 on the play. Gets down to the 33-yard line. 4th down and 2 for Signal Mountain at the Charger.
The chances this is Kasner off tackle?
At the Charger 28 or 29. Handoff. It's Kasner, and Kasner is close to. He's got the first down.
And there, Todd, we just threw a punch after the flag, or after the play. I'm sorry. Where it looked like we did. The Signal Mountain kids are complaining. This might be on them, but there was some shenanigans after the whistle was blown.
So a dead ball foul, personal foul, Signal Mountain.
Okay.
So they got the first down, and then now they're going to mark off 15 yards.
Well, that's a break for the Chargers. Even though they get the first down, they losing 15 yards with 1:39 to go. That's big.
So now that's going to be first down, and where should the well, they need to set the chains. Chains aren't set. They didn't move the chains.
Now, calm down. Here we go.
Now
we're moving.
I was wondering what was going on. The chain gang did not move. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Charger 40. You would think the chain should have gone 10 yards the other way, and it should be like 1st and 25. Interception. Pass overthrown. It's picked off, and that is Edmonds with the interception. He'll return it back to the 39-yard line.
That was Blake Elrod with the interception.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Elrod? So Elrod with the pick across the way. 5, 6. Who's counting? Elrod, number 5, with the pick. And the Chargers will take over on offense at their own 38-yard line.
Nice job of Blake Elrod. He did a good job earlier playing the option, and then he's right there on for the interception. Good to see that kid making some good plays after not starting a quarterback.
So coming left side on the run is wingback Alloway, crosses the 45-yard line out near midfield at the 49.
There's our wingback end around counter, whatever you want to call it, picking up some nice yardage.
11 yards on the carry for Alloway. Central has it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go.
Todd, the official on the far sideline, just dropped his flag right at the chain, at the marker. His penalty flag's on the field.
And it's going to be sideline warning for a penalty this time.
I didn't know if he accidentally dropped it out of his pocket or what.
Moves it down to the Eagle 45-yard line.
So Cox tries to pass, throws it downfield, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Chance Townsend at the 35-yard line.
Harley McCormick was open on the wheel route. Novice just underthrew it. If Novice throws that ball 2 yards further, that's touchdown central because nobody's out there with Harley.
So 1st and 10, Signal Mountain after the pick with 1:08 to go in the half. And Signal Mountain will take over at their own 34-yard line. That was a nice pick, one-handed.
It was one-handed, yeah, but the wheel route there by Harley, it looked good looking play, but Novice just underthrew him.
So 1st and 10, Signal Mountain from their own 34-yard line. They have 1:08 left in the half. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Pistol. Cannon with the snap, passes it quickly out to the right side. It's complete at the 40 and making his way out of bounds at the 45-yard line is Brady Schwartz.
Smart play by that kid to get out of bounds. At first, I thought he's going to stay in bounds because he took it back inside a little. But after he got by the first tackler, he stepped out of bounds, stopped the clock.
It's a gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Signal Mountain. They lead the Chargers 21-0, 1:01 left in the half. Trips left, 1 receiver right. Cannon takes the snap, looks to his left. Passes it in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, wide open, standing at the Charger 48-yard line. And unable to haul it in that time was Caldwell Payne. 2nd down and 10 now for Signal Mountain.
We got a break on that one.
56 seconds to go in the half. 21-0, Signal Mountain with a lead. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Cannon takes the snap, looks to the left, passes it out here, complete to Schwartz. No, it's in and out of the hands of Schwartz.
He bobbled it. Isaiah Edmonds didn't know that the ball was in there. He could have picked that off, and you've lost me on the microphone.
Turned it down to prevent a little feedback I was getting on my end.
Okay.
Your volume was fine. It was just the volume between us.
All right.
As we do a little technical issue here on the air live at Charger Stadium. So 3rd and 10 at the 46-yard line for Signal Mountain. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Pistol. Cannon takes the snap. Hand off Kasner. He's hit at the line of scrimmage by Isaac Dean. Kasner will make his way on out to the 48-yard line for a gain of 2, but that'll bring up 4th and long.
Good job by Isaac Dean playing the run. They had to spread out looking like a pass play. They tried to sneak the running back up the middle, but Isaac Dean wasn't having any of it. Good job by Isaac.
And Chargers going to be content to let the clock run here. And Signal Mountain will be content themselves with a 21-point lead.
If I'm Signal Mountain, I call timeout to stop the clock, don't get to delay a game, then I just spread the field out and let Cannon show off his cannon. If we intercept it deep, it's as good as a punt.
So 4th and 8. They're going to wait. Looks like they're going to call timeout. As that was the longest. And they stopped the clock finally with about 2 seconds on the clock. That wasn't a very timely stoppage by the clock operator. And an official operates the clock, folks. It's not someone who is on staff at the school who operates the clock. They operate the scoreboard, but the clock itself is operated by an official of the TWSAA.
It's not like the Little League game where you make an announcement to get volunteers out of the stands.
All right. Who wants to run the clock tonight, folks? So Signal Mountain has a 21-point lead. When they come out of this timeout, there'll be 1.9 seconds left in the half, and why not do a Hail Mary?
Why not? Or maybe a hook and lateral?
Or hook and lateral would be good. The first one I saw run successfully was the playoff game between the Dolphins and
the
Chargers.
Kellen Winslow. Dan Fouts.
Yeah, it was the Dolphins are the one that pulled the hook and ladder.
Oh, the Dolphins did. I thought the Chargers
did. It was
no.
But Kellen Winslow had to be carried off the field. He was so exhausted from that multi-overtime playoff game.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a game. Well, probably around 83, probably, I guess, somewhere along that time.
It was our 5th or 6th grade year.
Yeah, so around 83, 1983. A couple years later, Dan Marino would lead the Dolphins to the Super Bowl. That'd be their last trip to the Super Bowl when they fell to Joe Montana and the 49ers. So they line up to run a play, and the Chargers call timeout on defense. And we're going to take a timeout with them. Back in 30 seconds, listen to Charger football on 99.5 FM. Well, 75 zombies have made their way down to the track as they're going to dance the Thriller, the last home game before Halloween for Central. So the Lightning dance team going to dance the Thriller. Here's the snap, low snap. Cannon looking to pass. Heaves it down the middle of the field, and it's going to fall incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the half. So it's halftime at Charger Stadium. Signal Mountain leads Central 21-0. We'll take a break and then come back with our Meet the Charger halftime segment. Tonight's guest is senior Jackson Locke. So it'll be about a 3.5-minute break. Then the Meet the Charger segment. Then we'll have Wesley Dunkel up for Wesley's winners. Listen to Central High School football on 99.5 FM. Signal Mountain leads it at the half, 21-0. Know the score. Yeah, so Randy, do a full break. All the sponsors run the interview. Do another 2-minute break coming out of the interview, and then we should be ready for Wesley's winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, CHS Lightning is celebrating their 15th year of existence. Kelly and Melissa would like to thank everyone through the years for all the love and support. Joining our current CHS Lightning team tonight, please welcome back 32 of our alumni dancers, ranging from the very first team in 2005 all the way to this past year's graduates. We love you all and welcome back to CHS Field. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the multi-award-winning past and present CHS Lightning. Give it up for CHS Lightning. For your halftime entertainment, the music department of Central High School proudly presents the CHS Charger Marching Band. Another round of applause for the Charger Marching Band. Second quarter, Marion County 14.
Eddie Rich, who's listening tonight. So, Eddie Rich, good to know that you are listening to the football game, and hopefully the second half will bring you more pleasure than the first half did, because I'm sure it did not bring much pleasure to an old football coach who enjoyed winning and had some winning ways up here at Central High School. Chris Martin, your thoughts about the first half?
270 to 53. That's all that needs to be said. 42 plays, you said? 41 plays?
41 plays to 19.
That's pitiful. I'm sorry. I hate to be that way, but that's pitiful. And, I mean, this Kasner kid for Signal Mountain, he's done already ran to Sail Creek. If he keeps running much more, he's just going to run back to Signal Mountain. This kid's just absolutely lighting us up, and it's nothing fancy. You know, he's getting it on the die play, going off tackle. Of course, now there is the option look. You have to defend the option, but they're just handing it to Kasner right on the tackle, and he's just gashing it. Signal Mountain has come to play, and somebody needs to wake this Central team up. They're just lethargic and just act like they'd rather be anywhere but here right now.
See, both schools have been on fall break this week, so we can't use fall break as an excuse of being out of routine, because Signal Mountain's been out of routine all week this week as well. I'm going to try to look up some scores quickly. Did you have that queued up there, Chris Martin?
I do not.
We are queuing up the scores as we speak. Internet connection, not great here at Charger Stadium for whatever reason tonight. But looking at the scoreboards out there, Red Bank had to forfeit again tonight. And who they scheduled? Brainerd tonight?
Brainerd, yeah.
So Brainerd gets a COVID win tonight in region play. Brainerd also got a COVID win over Signal Mountain earlier this year in region play. So the Brainerd folks wearing their masks have picked up a couple of COVID wins in region play. Looking at area scores only, Region 3. Here's one, McMinn County up 14-0 over Cleveland. The last time a score was reported was in the first quarter. You can turn it over to 101.7 and find out what the score is currently. Our sister station, WJSQ. Ottawa trails Maryville 42-6 at the half, so it can be worse in other places. Alcoa leads Kingston 35-0 at half. In Region 3 play, Polk County trails Bledsoe 7-0 at half. Tellico and Marion, no score reported.
Whoa, did you say Polk County leads Bledsoe?
No, Bledsoe leads Polk County 7-0.
Even that score, Bledsoe is beating some folks. Is your Bledsoe beat Tyner?
Bledsoe's undefeated.
Yes, they're a good ball club.
Loudon leads only 14-7 at the half at Sweetwater.
That's a good game. I'd like to see that game, Todd. Both of those offenses together, they could put up some fireworks.
The Chargers will receive the second half kickoff. End over end kick will be fielded at the 15, out across the 20, and that's Elrod with it at the 25, trying to break a tackle. He does break free momentarily, makes his way out to the 30-yard line. 15-yard return for Elrod.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This Elrod, I'm really impressed with the way he runs the ball. He's 5'6", 5'7", $150, soaking wet. He's hard to bring down. He runs hard at his size.
So 1st and 10 Chargers. They're going to start at the 31-yard line. And trailing 21-0, we'll see if Coach Davis has lit a fire in his offensive unit as we come out here to start the second half.
Well, we need to start immediately.
Here's the handoff. Jace Derrick trying to bounce it out left side, cuts back at the 35-yard line, lowers his head, powers his way out near first down yardage.
And that's the start we're looking for. It's a good start by Jace, coming off left tackle, left guard on the dive play, but, that's our bread and butter. It looked like Jace had a lane coming towards our sidelines. If he could have planted his right foot and cut it outside even further, it looked like he had more running room over here. But nonetheless, we'll take a 10, 11-yard gain on first down.
We'll give him 11, 1st and 10 Chargers at the 42. Then we have a whistle.
Officials time out. The lead official. Todd, is the scoreboard being kept on the field tonight? Who is the extra official right there? In
the clock is still running for some reason. Maybe he was unable to. Maybe it didn't start on the last play. And it's working now.
Huh? Yeah, we're going.
So I don't know what happened there. Did someone in the press box stop the clock?
Well, no, the gentleman on the sidelines.
I know, but I think someone stopped it. Instead, you can control it both places, and I think he must have stopped it inadvertently. Here's the handoff once again. Jace Derrick trying to bounce it out left side, lowers his head, crosses the 45, still on his feet at midfield, and he's close to another first down.
Good hard run by Jace. Once again, coming to the left side, Maybe Derek Davis has lit a fire underneath them at the halftime speech. Much better than what we've seen in the first half up to this point.
We'll say 2nd down and 1 for the Chargers. Gain of 9 on the play for Jace Derrick. Under center is Cox. Handoff. Hitting the backfield. Derrick breaks a tackle. He gets into Signal Mountain territory inside the 45-yard line, and he's going to be brought down near the 42.
I don't know what Coach Davis said at halftime, but I hope he recorded it because whatever it is, it's working. Now be a good time to give that Charger offensive line a shout-out. James Beasley, Dagan Payne, Isaac Dean. They are blowing some holes up. Seth Holliday as well. Those guys are doing a really good job right now. Jace is just having his way.
Cox turns, hands it off. This time McCormick bouncing that left side inside the 40. Lowers his head at the 35-yard line and finally brought down at the 33 for a gain of 9 for McCormick.
Give Jace Derrick a break and Harley McCormick on the dive off the left side. And here he is picking up 7 or 8 yards.
Actually, they put him back at the 34. We'll give him 8. 2nd down and 2 for the Chargers.
Signal Mountain calls a timeout.
And so timeout on the field. Chargers on the move as we begin the second half, but they trail 21-0. Back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. Know the score.
Keep everything the same with the skull. Put them on both sides. Because there's no one on that weak side. They're not going to weak side. We need to put the stud on the other side.
Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday 9 to 4. Worth the drive, easy to drive. Husband Flooring, 2410, Hunt's Parkway in Athens.
Welcome back to
I put the hammer on the
Charger Stadium as Signal Mountain leads it 21-0, just starting the second half. Central has driven it from their own 31-yard line to Signal Mountain's 34-yard line on 4 carries. Jace Derrick, 3 for 27, and Harley McCormick, 1 for 8 on this drive. 2 receivers right. Cox under center, turns, he hands it off to Derrick. Had an opening, now cuts it back. He's inside the 30 and brought down near the 28-yard line.
You called it, Todd. He had an opening to the left. He went right, still picked up the first down, but he cut back to the left at the last second, picked up the extra 3 or 4 yards. I'd like to have seen what he'd done if it took the opening to the left. But nonetheless, what we've witnessed in the first half, we'll take this drive.
6 yards on the carry for Derrick. They're at the 28-yard line of Signal Mountain. Cox under center, 2 receivers to the right. Handoff, straight ahead goes McCormick. He has the first down, but lost the football. They stripped it from him, and taking it away is Signal Mountain's Jermaine Stinson just ripped it away from him at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, you called it. Just ripped it away from him, took it away from him. The ball popped straight up in there, and Stinson pulled it out of there. And Stinson, that's the kid we mentioned in pregame that we inadvertently left off the roster. He's a freshman, and that's a good-looking kid to be just a 14-year-old kid.
So McCormick with a nice 6-yard gain right up the gut, but he left the football
It's just
behind.
same song, different verse. Central just shoots themselves in the foot. We get a drive going, and we've seen it so many times this year that either a penalty or turnover just wipes it out.
Now the option pitched out to Kasner. He's brought down at the 20. No, he broke the tackle at the 20. I thought he was dead to rights at the 20. Breaks the tackle, makes his way back out across the 25-yard line near the 26. Well, it could have been a loss at 2. It's close to a gain of 4 on that play.
Harley McCormick did everything right but make the tackle.
So gain of 3 for Kasner after he was hit in the backfield 2 yards deep, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for Signal Mountain at the 25-yard line. 9 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They lead the Chargers 21-0 after they ended a Charger drive on a fumble. Here comes the end around. There's a flag down on the play. Running with the football as Eichner crosses the 35, tackled out at the 42, but I believe this one's going to come back. I believe it's a hold.
Yeah, that's going to be the proverbial hold. Whenever the referee throws the flag behind the line, as soon as the ball is handed off, you know a hold is coming.
And the referee looks toward the press box. It is holding Signal Mountain. It occurred at around the 25-yard line, it appears, so that'll move them back to the 15.
And luckily for the Chargers, that is a hold because the Signal Mountain player gained yardage all the way up to the 40-41.
So 2nd down, 17 for Signal Mountain from the 15 is where it should be. And that is where it will be with 8 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Eagles on top of the Chargers here, 21-0. And Signal Mountain breaks the huddle. One receiver to the right. Two wing backs in here in this set. Here's the handoff in the pistol. Straight ahead comes Kasner. He's hitting the backfield, and he's snowed under at the 16-yard line.
First time tonight we've had success stopping Kasner and stopping that play.
So third down 16 now for Signal Mountain at the 26-yard line.
We hold them here, Todd.
Or the 16-yard line, rather.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We get the ball back. We've got to play mistake-free football rest of the night to get back in this ball game. No penalties, no turnovers, and we've got to pick up the pace. We've got to go.
8 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Signal Mountain with the football, third and very long. Two receivers split out to the left. One's wide, one's in the slot. Wing back to the right. Pistol formation. Kasner is behind Cannon. Now the wing back goes in motion to the left. Kasner looking to pass. Cannon looking to pass. Completes it out at the 15-yard line, across the 20, out to the 25. Finally brought down near the 27. On the receiving end of that one was Eichner.
Eichner taking the quick pass or the little 3-yard curl, whatever you want to call it. Picking up some decent yardage, but still coming up short, bringing up a 4th and 5, 4th and 6. Good job by Harley McCormick on the coverage.
We'll say 4th and 5 at the 27-yard line. The punting unit makes its way out onto the field. Back deep for the Chargers appears to be Novice Cox to field the punt. High snap. There's no rush, so he gets the punt away. It's going to be a short kick, and for some reason Cox didn't come up and field it, and he let it bounce and gave up 10 yards of field position. So the Chargers will take over at the 37-yard line.
Is that Signal Mountain's first punt tonight? It is.
I believe it is. So that is a 36-yard punt, no return, and the Chargers will take over in good field position at the 37-yard line.
You know you're having a good night offensively with 7:09 in the third quarter, and you have your first punt of the night.
Well, they had 270 yards of offense in the first half to the Chargers' 53.
I'm sure that's a stat when Derek Davis gets it. Probably don't want to be in the room when he hears it.
So two receivers left. Cox under center. Handoff. Coming straight ahead is Jace Derrick off left tackle now, actually, as he bounces it out. And he's going to be brought down for just a short gain. There was promise at the beginning of the play.
There was promise, but 29 Logan Farr from Signal Mountain coming in from his safety position. Shut that down real quick. Just our basic dive play once again. That's our bread and butter. And Logan Farr had enough of it, and he come up and made the tackle only after like a 1-yard gain.
The bread was burned on that one, so
Yep.
second down and 9 for the Chargers from the 38-yard line. Two receivers split out wide right. Cox going to run quarterback keeper. He tries to cut it back inside, but they read it that time. He'll be tackled for no gain. Might have lost a yard.
They read it. He lost a yard. We had 2 or 3 blockers in front of him, but somehow, some way, 2 Signal Mountain defenders are standing there untouched, just waiting for Novice to come to them.
So 3rd and 10. The blockers who pulled decided not to block anybody.
They decided not to block.
So 3rd and 10 Chargers from the 37. Not a down and distance any offense wants to see, much less one that's a ground-oriented offense. One receiver right, that's Carden. One receiver left is Elrod. Looking to pass is Cox. Throws it down the right sideline for Carden. It's in the air, overthrown, and falls incomplete.
Carden going down the right-hand sideline on the go route, the fly route. Novice just overthrows him by 2 or 3 yards.
So Dean will come in to punt. Chargers go nowhere on that possession. As the infamous doorway inside the training center at UT when Dooley was the coach said opportunity is now here, but the way it was so close together, it looked like it said opportunity is nowhere. That time the Chargers went nowhere. So 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Dean will punt it away. Takes the snap, good snap, punts away. It'll be fielded in the air at the 35-yard line. Kasner tries to make his way up the left sideline. He's across the 45. Tackled at the 47, then a flag comes in behind the play. And we'll see what that call is going to be.
He threw that into the Signal Mountain sideline. The official who threw the flag, he threw it towards their players standing on the sideline. That flag is out of bounds. Now he's kicking it back into the field of play.
Yeah, it was a bad throw by the official. And it's going to be a block in the back against Signal Mountain from the 40-yard line, so that's going to move it back to the 30, where Signal Mountain will begin their drive.
And like you said, Todd, that was behind the play, unnecessary to be blocking. Kasner had already made his move and was up the field. I noticed our last offensive possession, Todd, as the offense come off the field, a lot of heads were hanging on the sidelines. Hopefully these kids are not giving up this soon, but the morale, the way they look, the body language just didn't look very positive for the Chargers.
Tight end goes in motion from left to right. Look for the jet sweep this side. Handoff, there it comes. Jet sweep, Eichner going to try to bounce it out right side. Gets across the 35 to the 40, still on his feet, and is finally hit around the ankles by Darius Carden, and Eichner skips out of bounds at the 47, 48-yard line.
The difference in Signal Mountain and Central is when Signal Mountain runs the ball around the end, they're guys that are pulling, or the guys that are lined up out wide, they're actually making their blocks. And Eichner coming around the end that time in full speed, and he had a big running lane, a whole lot of green grass in front of him.
So 18 yards on the carry for Eichner. He's been effective tonight for Signal Mountain in the first half. Eichner, 3 carries, 43 yards. So that's 61 yards on the ground for Eichner. Now Farr fakes like he's going to go in around. Is instead to Kasner. Makes his way inside the 50, brought down near the 46-yard line is Kasner for a gain of about 6 on that one.
Who is Signal Mountain been playing? The Steelers, the Broncos? I mean, who's beating these guys?
This happens every year. They have a losing record, and they just whip us up and down the field. We'll give him a 6, second and a short 4, long 3 for Signal Mountain at the Charger 46-yard line. In motion from left to right comes Eichner. He's going to take the jet sweep inside the 45, the 40, the 35, lowers his head, powers his way inside the 30-yard line.
Eichner again on the jet sweep. Novice Cox getting up a little slow. No, actually, Novice stumbled over the ball. Looked like he's trying to stretch out a cramp in his right calf.
So twice on this possession, Eichner has carried the jet sweep, and he's gained 34 yards as they've advanced the football all the way down to the Charger 30-yard line. It's 21-0 Signal Mountain, 4:54 remaining in the third quarter, and once again the Eagles are on the move. They had 270 yards of total offense in the first half. In motion is Farr. They fake the jet sweep. Running it straight ahead is Kasner. He's inside the 25, down near the 20. Another first down for Signal Mountain.
The Signal Mountain offense, it's deceiving. The guy that goes in motion, sometimes he gets it on the jet sweep, sometimes he doesn't. They'll fake it to him, and then they'll hit you with Kasner up the middle on the quick hitter.
And soon they're going to pull it and hit somebody on the seam.
And that's exactly right. Cannon's going to pull it, hit somebody on the skinny post route, or he's going to pull it and keep it himself like he showed earlier in the first half. A lot of options out of this offense. Basically the same thing Central runs, but Signal Mountain spreads you out when they run it.
Kasner tries to go off tackle this time. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he is tackled by Jace Derrick for no gain.
And our defensive end, is that Lucas Eller, number 30? Eller and Cannon back here two-stepping in the backfield after the play was over. I'm surprised we didn't see a flag on that one.
Just a little do-si-do.
Yeah, they're changing addresses for Christmas cards. That's all it was.
3:51 to go in the third quarter. Signal Mountain with the football, 2nd and 10 at the Charger 20. Signal Mountain on top, 21-0. Handoff again, Kasner. Straight ahead goes Kasner. He's inside the 15, down near the 10, close to another first down.
This kid, is he getting close to 200 yards yet, Todd?
He had at the half, he had 130, so no, as their first drive was not very effective. He only had 4 yards on that drive, but on this one he has 25. So 29 in the second half. That puts him around 159. 3rd and 1 at the 11-yard line for Signal Mountain. One receiver to the right. Looks like two tight ends and 2 wingbacks. This time going right side is Eichner. Eichner cuts it inside the 10. He has the first down. He's knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Going to mark him near the 4. So once again, the jet sweep worked, Chris Moore.
Signal Mountain is running 2 plays on this drive. They'll bring Eichner on the jet sweep to the right, or then they give to Kasner off tackle to the left on the dive. They're running 2 plays, and they're just gashing us.
1st and goal at the Charger 5-yard line for Signal Mountain.
It's Eichner on the jet sweep or Kasner on the dive. That's it.
And for the first time this year, the large piece of wall between the windows and the press box has come into play for me. Now straight ahead goes Kasner. Kasner's still on his feet inside the 5, and he'll finally be forced backward. Did not make it in on that carry.
Now, Isaac Dean and Harley McCormick did a good job of wrapping him up at the point of attack and driving him back.
So they're going to mark the football at the 3-yard line. Gain of 2 that time. Bring up second down and goal from the Charger 3.
I think that's the second time tonight we've held Kasner in check as soon as he got the ball. It hadn't been very many times, I know that.
2:32 to go in the third quarter. Signal Mountain up 21-0, threatening to go up even further. This time the end around. As Eichner cuts it back at the 3, tiptoes into the end zone, and Signal Mountain has extended their lead to 27-0.
Just like I said, they run 2 plays. Kasner on the dive left or Eichner on the sweep or end around to the right. That whole drive with those 2 plays.
And so Eichner's first touchdown of the night. 43 yards on 4 carries on this drive for Eichner. That'll put him up to 86 yards on the night. And the kick is up, and the kick by Sebsterhin is good. He's 4 for 4 tonight on extra points. We'll take a 30-second break. Chargers trail 28-0 late in the third quarter on 99.5 FM. It was good, right?
Yes, it was good. He split the upright.
Well, our stinking. What's Stone doing up there? Or down here, rather. I want to text him.
Sesterhead set to kick off for the Eagles.
Did he miss that program?
Carden and Elrod for the Chargers.
They all said it was good. It was good.
So they kick it off, and it bounces at the 15 and then picked up by Blake Elrod, and he'll be thrown down near the 17-yard line. I'm not sure why he let the ball hit on the kickoff. It's a live football, but he did. And then he paid the price and was brought down inside the 20 at the 17.
That last possession we had, Todd, our 3rd and 10 play where we tried to throw it to Darius on the go around on the right-hand sideline. I'd like to see us try that earlier before it gets 3rd and 10. Let's try it on 1st and 10 and see what happens, because most of the teams are expecting to run against us anyway. Let's open it up and try to spread something out here, get something going down the field.
2 receivers left, handoff. Derrick goes it off left tackle, had something, and he's brought down from behind as he makes his way out to the 24-yard line. Looked like it could be a big play.
It looked like it did, and right on cue, just the dive play after I asked for a pass on 1st down. Andrew Eichner, who seems to be doing it all offensively and defensively.
So 2nd down and a long 2 from the 24-yard line for the Chargers.
2nd and 3.
So Cox under center, takes a snap, inside handoff, Harley McCormick crosses the 25 and makes his way out close to 1st down yardage.
Harley's earning every yard he gets tonight. He just getting on the straight dive, no lead blocker, no anything. He's just sticking his nose in there. And they're saying he didn't gain anything.
He gained a little bit. He got out. Yeah, he went from the 24 out to near the 26. But he's going to be 3rd in inches for the Chargers. In the tight formation this time. Here's the handoff. Hitting the backfield is Derrick, but he's going to plow his way forward. I thought his forward progress was stopped. They're going to say that ball was out?
I thought he was.
And he fumbled.
Plus, Todd, he's still down. He got bent backwards. He was held around his knees, and then the Signal Mountain guy come in to clean up, and they bent him backwards. That did not look good at all for Jace.
So the Chargers fumble the football. Jace Derrick, I thought his forward progress had stopped. I guess not. Ball bounces out, and Signal Mountain has it at the Charger 27-yard line. The first pitch has been thrown in the NLCS. And so I'm going to open up a window. We'll be able to keep up with some Braves action as well. In the pistol formation, 1 receiver wide left. Farr goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep. Cannon has to pull down the pass as he's almost sacked in the backfield. Now he's chased down and finally brought down. Initially, Keegan Swanson almost came up with a sack, and then darting in there was Jace Derrick helping clean it up.
Yeah, Jace Derrick, and after the last play where Jace was hurt running the ball, give him credit for not giving up. That kid's a warrior. We're really going to miss him next year.
So he loses all the way back to the 40. That's a loss of 13. Second down and 23 for Signal Mountain at the Charger 40-yard line. Houston up big on Milwaukee. Houston up big. Straight ahead comes Eichner. He's inside the 35-yard line, inside the 30, all the way down inside the 25-yard line goes Eichner. He's been the workhorse in the second half.
He sure has. And imagine that, Eichner around right in. Now, I'd almost be willing to bet if we was in Vegas, this will be Kasner going over the left side on the dive.
That's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Signal Mountain leads it 28-0 at the end of 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. Well, Mentor opens up dealing, 2 up, 2 down. But then Turner gets a hit. Welcome back to Charger Stadium. Central leads it. Central trails it 28-0 as we begin the fourth quarter. I was dreaming, hoping, wishful thinking. Signal Mountain comes back 3rd and 8.
It's been a long time since you said those words.
Well, last week anyway. 3rd and 8 for Signal Mountain at the Charger 25-yard line. They had a 2nd and 23 from the 40 after a sack by Swanson and Derrick of quarterback Cannon. But Eichner, who carries in the second half of 18, 16, had a carry of 15 to get them into 3rd and manageable at the 25-yard line. 3rd and a long 7, short 8. Or just a straight-up 8 by looking over there at the yard marker. And 2 receivers going to come out split wide left. They're in the pistol formation. There's a wing back to the right. No tight end in this set. And Cannon will take the snap in motion. From right to left comes Farr. Taking the snap, Cannon throws it out quickly to the left side. And it's overthrown, intended for Eichner, and will fall incomplete.
And Eichner's still down, clutching his knee. Hard hit by Harley McCormick on the coverage.
But did he just land funny? Cause
I believe so. I'm a little shocked on the call. I figured that would be Kasner again.
I'm kind of hoping it's a cramp and not a knee. But Eichner is down. We're going to take an injury timeout. Back in 30 seconds. Listen to Central High School football on 99.5 FM.
Every county. Capstar Bank location in Akron, Etowah, Cleveland, Sweetwater, Adamsville, and Houston. CapstarBank.com. Capstar Bank.
Welcome back to Charger Stadium. Eichner making his way off the field without assistance, so that's a good sign. He's had a good night tonight as he is pushing. He may be at 100 yards, actually.
So they're going to have 2 ball carriers over 100 yards. One of them may have 200 yards.
He's got 58 in the second half. That's 101. At least. Yes, 100. No, actually 100. He's got 112. Avoiding the sack in the backfield is Cannon as he breaks out of the grasp of Jace Derrick. Throws it downfield. And that ball was almost caught in and out of the hands of Kasner in a crowd of Chargers at the 15-yard line.
Wow, Cannon, ad-libbing, who was under heavy pressure from Jace Derrick, had Kasner over here on the left like a swing pass. He may have been 3 or 4 yards down the field, if that, and Cannon motions him to go under heavy duress from Jace Derrick, and he lobs it up, and it was almost complete, almost a heck of a play.
So go ahead.
Luckily, our defense was doing their job, and we had 3 or 4 Chargers around him, but still give the Signal Mountain quarterback credit for directing traffic and putting a nice pass in there.
So Chargers have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And going around left end is Elrod, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and thrown down for no gain.
And there was Eichner again. This Andrew Eichner kid for Signal Mountain, just like Kasner, he's a good ball player, offense and defense. He seems to be in on every play.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers, the 25-yard line. Clock running, 11:23 left in this football game. Signal Mountain leads it 28-0. A.J. Minter strikes out both Seeger and Muncie in the top of the first, so no score after a Turner double.
Are the Braves home? Are they the home team tonight?
They're the home team tonight, yes. So 2 receivers right. Cox, quick pass out to the left side, complete to Elrod. He's at the 25 to the 30. Tries to get a block, makes his way out to the 33 as he cuts outside the block instead of inside the block.
Well, there's a play we hadn't seen all year, Todd, that I'm aware of. Just a quick hitter down the line on the pass play, and Blake Elrod, running tough for his size, picks up good yardage.
So they're going to mark him about 3 yards short, gain of 7 on the play. 3rd down and 3 Chargers at their own 32-yard line. They trail 28-0, and the clock is stopped. 11 minutes to go in the football game. Chargers in the tight look, the traditional slotted wing look, and hard count draws the Signal Mountain defense offside. That'll be a 5-yard penalty and a first down.
That may, behind the quarterback sneak, that may be one of our best plays this year. We've drawn defenses offside several times this year with that hard count.
Early in the season, we were drawing ourselves off as we were jumping ourselves on the hard count.
Oh, my goodness. Up in Tellico, it was awful. 3rd and 2 was 3rd and 7 almost every time.
So Cox under center. Handoff, Jace Derrick, going off left tackle, crosses the 40, and he's brought down out near the 43-yard line, gain of 6 on the play for Derrick.
Well, I hadn't said this all year. Jace Derrick on the dive. Sarcasm there.
So gain of 6 out to the 43-yard line for the Chargers. 2nd down 4. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left in the football game. Chargers trail 28-0. Cox under center. Handoff, straight ahead comes Derrick, and he's out near first down yardage as he gets out near the 47, 48-yard line.
Well, they're not going to give him his forward progress. They're giving him a right foot spot, but
about a yard short.
Yeah, about a yard short. I don't think they give him his forward progress.
So 3rd and 1 at the central 46-yard line. They need about a half a yard to get the first down.
Hard count again right here.
That or just go ahead and run the old 2-yard quarterback sneak that seems to work most of the time. They're lining up this time right over the center, though, so they may not call it this time. So Cox under center. 2 receivers to the short side of the field to the right. He does run it. Stoned initially, but then he's able to push forward and make his way out to the 48-yard line. Once again, a gain of 2 on a quarterback sneak.
Luckily, Novice Cox is 6'3" because he was stopped. I don't believe he'd had the first down, but when he just fell forward with his length, he just picked up the first down on the quarterback sneak.
9:40 to go in the football game. Clock running. Chargers trailing 28-0. Appear to be trying to shorten this game. 2 receivers to the right. Cox under center. Handoff. Jace Derrick cuts it back. He's inside the 50. Lowers his head at the 45-yard line. Forces his way down to the 44-yard line for a gain of 8 on the play.
Jace slow to get up. He has taken some hard licks tonight, and that kid runs hard. He plays hard every play. Limping back to the huddle.
2nd down 2 for the Chargers after that run of 8 for Derrick.
And Jesse Shambly checks in for Jace. Jace getting a well-deserved break.
As he plays both ways, practically every snap on offense and defense does Jace Derrick. 2 receivers to the right, to the short side of the field. Cox looking to pass. Quick pass out here, and he bounced it to Elrod. Had plenty of time, didn't set his feet.
Plenty of time, didn't set his feet. It's like he rushes when he passes the ball. He don't set his feet and follow through. It's just like a shot put or whatever. Like he's just trying to get rid of the ball as quick as he can.
I know he's got a better arm than that.
Absolutely.
So 3rd down and 2 for the Chargers at the 44-yard line of Signal Mountain. 8:40 to go in the football game. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Central down 4 scores, however. Under center is Cox.
Here's the hard count. This time Signal Mountain didn't bite.
Handoff straight ahead goes McCormick, and he's close to first down yardage. We see if he has it. It looks like he's going to come up just a little short.
Looking like just a half yard short. No, a whole yard.
So he only gains 1 on the play.
Well, now we're moving the sticks.
Okay, so now it's going to be time for a measurement. As originally the
the down marker, he didn't
Yes.
move originally. He just changed it to 4th and stayed there. Then he moved up.
Threw us a curveball. So the chain gang makes its way across the field, close to first down yardage here at the 42-yard line of Signal Mountain. They're going to stretch the chains, and it's going to be short, it appears, by about a foot. So Central with it at the 43. .43.5 yard line, or 42.5 yard line of Signal Mountain. So we're going to say 4th and 1 from the 43. Central just needs inches for the first down. Cox under center. 8:24 to go in the football game, down 28-0. And they didn't let us, I guess the chains weren't set on the other side.
They were.
Straight ahead goes Cox, and he got it after a push from behind.
Yeah, Jesse Chambly come in pushing from behind. If Chambly doesn't do that, Cox doesn't pick it up.
So 3 yards on that sneak. And the Chargers have another first down at the Signal Mountain 40-yard line, but the clock continues to run here.
Continues to run, and we don't seem to be in a hurry.
For some reason, they didn't stop it to set the chains. But anyway, Chargers down 28-0. On the move here at Signal Mountain's 40-yard line. And staying in that tight, slotted wing look. Cox, handoff. Cutting it back is McCormick. He's inside the 35-yard line, plows his way down near the 30, and it will be close to another first down for the Chargers. I believe he got another one.
Yeah, plowing his way down to the 30 with Big Isaac Dean leading the way. That was a good-looking play around the right end for the Chargers.
It's going to be just inside the 30-yard line. Gain of 10 on that play for McCormick. So 1st and 10 at the 30. 7:32 clock running. Chargers down 28-0. 7:32 to go in the game. So Freddie Freeman just had a double. Straight ahead goes Chambly. He's inside the 30 to the 25, inside the 20, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 18. Then a flag comes in late. May have been a face mask.
Uh-oh.
Flag comes in.
Face mask on Signal or us?
On them.
Okay.
But the referee was way behind. Personal foul face mask.
mask.
The referee saw it back at the 45-yard line. The line judge did not see it. So it's going to be a 12-yard gain and then an additional half the distance to the goal.
At this point, we'll take whatever we can get.
Half the distance to the goal. Moves the ball inside the 10. First. And go, Charger.
He is the best outside on the field.
So it should be at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Cox throws it out to the right. It's complete. But then falling down with the football is McCormick at the 6-yard line.
And all of a sudden, a little bit of pressure that time. Didn't really have time to set his feet. That time he had to get rid of it quickly. Luckily, we picked up, 4 yards.
Yeah, about 3 yards. 2nd down and goal from the Signal Mountain 6. As Chargers break the huddle. Cox under center. Wing back to the left. Tight look. Running it straight ahead is Chambly. Chambly lowers his head and powers his way to the goal line. Does he get in? He does not. He's going to be short.
Where has Chambly been all year and been tonight? He is running the ball hard and looks good when he hits the hole. This kid should be carrying the ball more often. With him and Jace Derrick both back there at the same time, that's a pretty good duo.
Oh, he's at the half-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play for Chambly. So 2 carries, 17 yards. Chambly, unfortunately, is the senior, if I'm not mistaken.
He is.
This time straight ahead.
And Chambly pushes the quarterback through again.
And Cox is in the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once again, Chambly pushes the quarterback ahead on the quarterback sneak. I'm telling you right now, I'm impressed with Chambly. I'm confused why he hasn't seen the ball more.
Coming into tonight, you're going to make me dig this out.
That was a hen. I was doing that on purpose.
So Chambly entering tonight's game.
Conley in for the point after attempt.
Had 22 carries, 75 yards. So Conley in to attempt the extra point for the Chargers with 6:03 to go in the football game. Kick is up, Kick is
Good.
So with 6:03 remaining, Chargers pull within 28-7 on 99.5 FM back in 30 seconds. At least we didn't get shut out.
That's one way of looking
Runners
at it.
on the corners, one out. As Freeman doubled. Pass ball sends Freeman to third. And then Ozuna walks. So Darno up, runners on the corners, one out.
I like our chances.
So Chargers will be kicking off here. Unless they try some kind of onside or
At this point, why not?
some sort of trickery here. I'm sure Signal Mountain's expecting that, with Central trailing by 3 touchdowns and 6 minutes left in the football game. In the NLCS, Braves runners on the corners with one out. And Darno now facing an 0-1 count. Freeman doubled.
Get him over here.
There was a pass ball that sent him to third, and then Ozuna walked.
Signal Mountain, Todd, 10 players within the 10-yard limit, so they're expecting some shenanigans here from Central.
And so
Soulsby kicking off for the Chargers.
Soulsby will kick. And he lobs one that lands at the 34-yard line. It's picked up and quickly down by Signal Mountain. I know what the plan was there.
Yeah, just trying to hit a little dead, little soft sand or lob wedge right there, maybe get a little backspin where we could recover it, but Signal Mountain was Johnny on the spot. They were expecting it.
And so Signal Mountain with the football. And we'll begin this drive at the 32-yard line. 6 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the football game. Signal Mountain on top here, 28-7.
Probably going to be a steady dose of Eichner and Kasner.
So Signal Mountain breaks the huddle. One receiver split wide to the right, 2 wing backs in the pistol formation, and Eichner goes in motion. Eichner's going to take the handoff. Eichner's going to go off tackle. He's at the 35 to the 40, the 45 to the 50. Finally brought down in Charger territory at around the 46-yard line, and there's a flag going to come in, maybe a face mask against the Chargers.
Eichner lines up the left wing back. Eichner goes in motion to the right. Eichner gets the ball around the right end and picks up 20 yards.
Yep, 22 yards actually.
Stop me if you've seen that movie before.
So Eichner's going to end up leading them in rushing tonight.
It's unbelievable. They're beating us with 2 plays. It's Eichner right, Kasner left. That's it.
And so there will be a 15-yard personal foul face mask penalty added on to the end of this. So Chargers last week had 1 penalty in the game. Chargers this week have much more than 1 penalty in the game. So now, after 1 play and a 15-yard penalty, they go from their 32 to the Charger 31. And then hitting Kasner in the backfield as they try to run the dive.
Hey, nice job, guys.
And Kasner might have gained 1 yard.
That was 53. Riley Booski in on the tackle.
So 2nd and 9 now for Signal Mountain at the Charger 30-yard line. 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the game. Cannon makes his way from the sideline with the play call.
Todd, I just noticed, sorry, Booski is in and Jace Derrick's out. I hope Jace is not injured. I hope this is just giving him a break.
I'm looking for him on the sideline.
Well, I just found him as soon as I said that. He's sitting on the bench, and his parents are with him at the fence.
So Eichner takes the handoff in the backfield, breaks a tackle, makes his way downfield, and he's close to first down yardage.
Eichner, Kasner. I'm going to hear that in my sleep tonight.
So Eichner gets within 1 yard, gain of 8 on that play. So 3rd down and 1 at the Charger 22-yard line for Signal Mountain. 4 minutes, 40 seconds, clock running. So here's the handoff straight ahead. Down to the Charger 15-yard line. It goes Kasner. He's got the first down.
Yeah, Kasner going off with the left tackle. I'm going to say this next one will be Eichner going around the right end.
So four rushes and a 15-yard penalty against the Chargers have moved the football from the Signal Mountain 32 to the Charger 15-yard line. 4 minutes, 12 seconds now left in the football game. And Signal Mountain on top 28-7. Here's the snap. Run blitz goes into the wrong gap. Kasner makes his way down to the 7-yard. I'm not saying he went to the wrong. He probably blitzed the one he was supposed to. But it was away from where the play was called. So they make it down to the 8-yard line, gain of 7 that time.
Chargers looks like they're getting some fresh faces in. Jonathan Sweat just checked into the ball game. First action he's seen tonight.
End of one inning in the LCS. Chargers did score. Braves scored a run. They're up 1-0. I don't know what happened. I'll have to recap that in a minute. Eichner going around right in. Eichner lowers his head. Eichner is short of the touchdown, but he has a first and goal inside the Charger 2-yard line.
Well, there was Eichner around the right end, so I'm going to say this will be Kasner off the left tackle.
Just guessing?
Just go out. This movie's been on rewind and play the whole second half.
I'm going to call that the 2-yard line. Looking from here, that's more than 1 yard between the down marker and the goal line. So, going to be first and goal from the Charger 2, 3:11 to go for Signal Mountain. In the pistol, one receiver left. Straight ahead, off left tackle, goes Kasner.
Touchdown. Imagine that. I've seen that all night.
So that is the third touchdown of the night for Kasner, as he had 130 yards rushing in the first half. And it's a 34-7 lead for Signal Mountain.
Kasner got to the 200-yard mark.
So Darno hit a sacrifice fly to score Freeman is what happened in the bottom of the first, and they lead it 1-0 as they go to the extra point for the very accurate Sebsterhen is good. Signal Mountain leads it 35-7 with 3:02 to go in the football game. Back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM.
Remain out there.
For a great selection of good-looking cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Right half Seattle.
Tennessee Auto Outlet in Etowah and Madisonville. Visit online 24 hours a day at TennesseeAutoOutlet.com.
A.J. Minter in the NLCS begins his second inning. He threw only 15 pitches in the first innings, exactly what you want to need if you're going to go for a bullpen game. As the Dodgers have changed their strategy the last 2 or 3 nights, and they've been attacking early in the count instead of working the count like they did with Freed and Anderson. Here's the kick in the air, and it's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line by the Chargers across the 30. Running it straight ahead. That was 34?
24.
24. That was
Bay Harbison.
That looked like somebody bigger than Harbison. I think that was Jackson Frazier. 34, wasn't it? Yeah. No, that was Bay Harbison.
That's Bay
All right,
Harbison.
Bay Harbison with a nice little return. 15-yard return on a short kick's not bad on a kickoff.
Well, Bay's just a freshman as well.
First and 10 Chargers at their own 35-yard line. They trail it 35-7 with 2:57 to go in the game. And running it right side, trying to run it outside, is Cook. He's going to be hit in the backfield, and he'll lose. You should give him forward progress, and they're going to give him forward progress to looks like the 31.
This Andrew Eichner kid, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I'm going to say it again. He just grabbed Cook and just slung him down. If he's not killing us running the ball, he's killing us from his defensive position.
So Cook loses 4 on the play, back to the 31-yard line. Cook is only a freshman himself. And so Chargers with Cox under center. Turns, hands it off. Going off left tackle across the 35-yard line out to the 36 is Clint Roberts.
A lot of new faces in the game for the Chargers. That's good to see. Get these kids some experience, start looking forward to next year. So is it safe to say that after tonight's loss, the playoff possibilities are out the window?
Well, let's see what COVID does before we say anything.
Yeah, that's true, too.
So 3rd and 9 for the Chargers at their own 36-yard line with 1 minute 57 seconds left in the football game. Signal Mountain leads Central 35-7. They will improve to 3-6, barring a crazy miracle. Roberts trying to go off left tackle this time. It's going to be close to first down yardage. It may have come up a bit short.
Todd, that's 4th and 9.
I'm sorry, 4th and 9. What am I thinking? It was 3rd and 9. It's Roberts going to get close to the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
You said that, and I looked over there, and I thought, what?
No gain on the play. And Central has a 4th and 9 from the 36-yard line. My mind is elsewhere. It's down in Arlington, Texas, thinking about what the Braves are doing since Central laid an egg tonight in this one. As Signal Mountain came out and just took over, dominated from pretty much from the outset of this one. And so Dean takes a good snap. They come in. I think they did deflect it.
Yeah, he deflected.
Kick gets away, and free runner to the punter. And Chargers will down it at the 39-yard line of Signal Mountain. So 25 yards on the punt. That was deflected. I don't know how he missed it. But when he's free runner.
He was, and nobody picked him up. He was in there almost right as Isaac was getting ready to swing his leg. He was already on him.
So there's going to be a lot that Coach Davis is not going to be happy about tonight. Special teams, defense, and offense. All three phases have been a loss tonight.
That pretty much sums it up.
Onside kick that went 19 yards and they fell on it.
And when they fell on it, we
punt,
still didn't have a player looking at the ball.
A deflected punt.
You got 9 in there. Now you got what's remaining, you got 10.
So 55 seconds left in the football game. Signal Mountain with it. And Stinson in at quarterback in the pistol. Is he really just a freshman?
And they've only got 10 players on
Here's
the
a
field.
snap. Inside handoff. Bounces it off now right tackle. Crosses out across the 40-yard line near the 42. And carrying the football that time was once again Eichner.
That sums up the night for Signal Mountain. They only had 10 players on the field, and they still picked up 4 yards on first down.
So 2nd and 6 from the 43-yard line now for Signal Mountain. 35 seconds clock running. Stinson, the freshman quarterback, in for the Eagles. I like to see him throw one. And here comes the jet sweep. Bounce guy around right side the 45 to the 50. The 45 in inside Charger territory at the 38-yard line. Carrying the football that time, number 23, Noah Dobson, a sophomore.
Look, Signal Mountain's got some good-looking young kids. And Noah Dobson took that handoff on the jet sweep around the right end again.
And they're going to mark it to 30. I'm sorry.
Oh, he just turned on the speed, and nice gain.
18 yards on that carry for Dobson. 1st and 10 at the Charger 39-yard line. And 8 seconds left. Let's see if they get another playoff here. One receiver split wide left. Stinson going to be a jet sweep. And this time,
Nice job of Lucas Eller.
25, Tayshawn Bell will be thrown for a loss of 2, and that's the final play of the game. Signal Mountain wins it 35-7. We'll take a break as I compile the final stats. Wesley will come up with his losing play of the game, I guess.
I was wondering what you was going to say.
Wesley will come up with his big play of the game. And you're listening to Charger Football on 99.5 FM. Back in 4 minutes on 99.5.
Oh, yeah, y'all locker room. Okay. We'll pick everything up down there. Yeah, we'll have to go down that way.
Right, and color yellow, $15. All cool drinks $1.
StarRegional.com. Austin Flooring, this series' premier flooring superstore, just received a huge shipment of 100% waterproof delivery. Flooring for a limited time only with minimum purchase of 300 square feet. Get an additional 10 cents off per square foot on all in-stock luxury private flooring.
I got a couple things about it.
Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday 9 to 4. Work and drive, easy to run.
You guys have a safe trip home.
Thank you.
Hey, that Stinson, is he really just a freshman?
Yeah.
Wow. You got him and Dobson, you guys got a pretty bright future.
Yeah, Dobson's a sophomore.
Yeah, looks good.
All
Right, you guys have a safe trip, man.
Natural gas is the cleaner energy.
Hey, text West, tell him get up here.